because I'm positioning myself as a healer, a coach type of person, people will often say to me, you get angry and you say curse words and you talk about negative things. This is true. And what I'd like to address that. Here's the thing. I definitely have my own style. I'm not copying anyone else. And I'm not putting anyone down who behaves in this way. I'm simply saying that it's just a different way of being. It's a different way of approaching it. Some people, when they go on their enlightenment journey, they cut out any and everything negative. They're not going to do any music that's not like spa, crystal bowl music. They're not going to use a lot of words because words have weight and power. They're not going to express any anger at all. They're not going to address any negative issues of the day. They're not going to do any of that. They have just put themselves on a positive path, and they don't look left, they don't look right, and they just stay right there, and they just create this little bubble reality for themselves. And there is nothing wrong with that. And when you are, especially when you're beginning your journey, it's probably the best way to go, because it can be really, really hard to learn how to control your frequency. It's not easy for anyone. And so it would make sense to block everything out and just retrain yourself to raise your vibration and focus only on the positive, and every little thing that you can do will make a huge difference. But there can be problems and dangers with that, such as some people think, and because again, I'm always saying that the systems need to be better, that they're just not clear. They're not giving people tools. This is one of the areas I think could be improved on. With that information that the people have, they will often not experience any negativity at all. They are not getting angry. They're not feeling any negative emotion at all. Well, that's not realistic. They are in denial about it, or they're pushing it down, they're not expressing it, because that's the way the universe works here in this world. There's positive and negative. To deny yourself of your dark side is asking for trouble. Either it's going to come exploding out and someone's going to get injured, or it will manifest as a disease. And no one ever really talks about that, and that's something I really want to address. I think it's so important if we're going to stay healthy. So, the Dalai Lama, he's a Buddha, he's all the way there. When they were asking him about anger, I guess some years ago, the new Dalai Lama, the child, was snatched by the Chinese government, he disappeared, and they were interviewing him and they said, "Aren't you just angry?" And he's like, "Angry? Why would I be angry?" And they're like, "Because this happened, it's so horrible, don't you ever get angry?" And his response was, "Yes, I do get angry. I just don't punch anyone in the nose." And then he laughed. What he was saying is, of course he does. When he heard about this, I'm sure he was horrified, and he had his feelings, and what he does, the proper way to deal with feelings, the anger, it comes up like a wave. I always experience anger like that. It comes like a wave. I think all emotions that are strong, when they move in, they always move that way, like a big wave. Just let that wave come up. How many times have you tried to stop the emotional wave, right? You try to stuff it down, and you can feel it coming up, and you don't want it. You don't want to lose control. You don't want to cry. You don't want to feel those emotions, and you try to stuff it down. That is so bad. Don't do that. I mean, really, don't do that, because that's how energy gets stuck. That's exactly how energy gets stuck. And if you're trying to be a good new age, enlightened person, they're walking around like that, and I just don't think it's healthy. The other thing is to walk around and not acknowledge any of the negativity that's going on is not going to help other people grow. There are some situations going on where people are being censored and everything. There are so many people who really don't know that this is going on, or they don't know how bad it is. So if I'm not talking about it, sure, I could just do my healing water videos and I could grow wheatgrass and have a very happy, peaceful life. But if there's someone who's starting to wake up, who has some questions, and I could help them, then I want to be there for them. I'm not here to change anyone's mind or convince them of a conspiracy. No, because I don't think I could anyway. It's too crazy, right? If someone is not there at all, they're not seeing any of it, they're not going to see any of it. That's fine. And some people don't want to see it. Some people know it's there, but they're more comfortable not looking at it, and it's all valid. Because we haven't received the correct information, everyone is playing a game. How are you supposed to play the game and expect to win even a little bit when you don't know the rules? And that is what has been happening. The deck is stacked, you know? And we need to level the playing field.